Hello everyone, Mr. Bean35000VR here, and today I'm bringing you another video about mission mode. Specifically, this is going to be part 1 in a little mini-series that I'm going to be doing about the custom missions that have come out since the code to access mission mode has been released. Now, from what I can tell from all my searching, there seem to be 4 people who are working on custom missions right now. They are myself, ComputerBot2016, Wexos, and Atlas. Now, if there are any more, please do let me know. And yeah, in this video I'm going to be showing off some of the creations that we have made, some of the custom missions that we have made, and I'll be showing off more in some other videos as well. So this first mission I have to show off to you today. This one is by Atlas, and if you've been paying attention to what's been going on here while listening to me ramble, you'll know that the objective is to hit 20 Pokeys in the time limit with green shells and bombs. And Atlas has very generously restricted us to using dry bones on the rally romper, and the whole place is filling up with sand. So this is not as easy as perhaps it might look. The problem is that all of your projectiles are pretty small, and your targets are moving, and while they're tall, they're not very big in terms of like width. So it's quite hard to hit them when they're on the move and with these particular weapons. So, as you've been seeing, I've been missing a lot, and quite a number of my points have been coming from random ricochets and bombs just happening to detonate when a Pokey drives past, rather than me hitting them outright, which is kind of what you're meant to be doing. And also, I'm hitting myself, I'm driving in the off-road, I'm hitting walls, and it's kind of tough. 2 minutes is a very strict time limit for this one. If anyone actually gets this on the first try, my hat's off to them, congratulations. This one is the only successful attempt on target that I've recorded for this level, and I almost failed it. It's just that several things ricocheted and exploded, and then I decided that for this last one here, I was going to make sure it would work. I blew myself up to make sure that I was going to win the mission. But yeah, the next mission I have to show is a gates mission on Grumble Volcano. This one is by Wexos. So this mission, you've got to drive through 24 gates before the time runs out, and we've seen this kind of thing before in tournament mode, but this is a custom mission, and Nintendo may have one idea about what they want their missions to be, and the end users have a slightly different take on things. So you might be seeing this and thinking, yeah, this looks like a pretty standard gate mission so far. It's not all that exciting, and then, oh my goodness, suddenly you're required to do the rock hop, which I suck at, so I use 2 shrooms and overshoot and hit a pipe. And then, just for fun, you get to do this. You get to jump all the way back across over here. And then, you're told to do the respawn by slam dunking yourself into a vertically aligned gate. Now, I almost missed completing this mission because I missed the drop boost, but I was able to just make it anyway with less than a second to spare. And this next mission here is made by ComputerBot2016, and this is another gate mission on Block Plaza. Now this is an interesting mission in my opinion. Oh, excuse the bad driving, I'm not very good with automatic, and I don't have an awful lot of experience with Baby Booster. I don't know what that word wanted to come out as, but anyway. But why I like this mission in particular is that it's a little bit of a maze, and it's a natural maze. And if you notice, the gate that I need to hit next is being indicated on the map, but there are no other gates on the map at all. So you don't actually know, unless you've played this one before, where you're going to need to go next until after you've broken the gate, and I think that's kind of cool. So in order to get the best time on a mission like this, you would actually have to sit down and learn where the gate placement is going to be, and some of these gates are pretty awkward. And you also want to factor in, presumably, picking up that triple shroom box, of which I think there's only one at the first location that we saw at the beginning, but you can go back there if the route permits you to, and pick up another one. So that might be useful in saving some time, because the Baby Booster isn't exactly the fastest thing ever invented. But yeah, the timer on this one is actually pretty generous. ComputerBot's missions tend to be a little more lenient than Atlas and Wexos' ones. They were going for deliberately hard, where ComputerBot was trying to do a little bit more reasonable. So while I'm driving into walls and smashing into the gates, I'm still able to complete this one easily. So this is, I think this one's a pretty cool mission. Next up, another one by ComputerBot. This is a coin collecting challenge on DK Snowboard Cross, or DK Summit to the Americas. Now, I was wondering what the best route through this level was, and as far as I could tell, the best thing to do is probably this, because you run out of mushrooms otherwise, because there's only one triple mushroom box that you can get in the beginning. You do this, and then you make to do the double, basically, and you probably wouldn't go all the way over there like I did, because that's a little slow. You grab this coin here, shroom through here, you gotta shroom through this one because there are actually coins in it, unlike the last one, then you could pick up the other one, again, I didn't, and then you just come past here and pick up the final few coins to complete the mission. And on this one is a cool one by Wexos. You are aiming to beat up these bats that are flying through the level. They fly through the entire level, and they also try to fake you out at points as well, like at the end. They make like they're not going to take the shortcut, and then they suddenly do. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, these boxes provide triple greens and bombs. That box there is a bomb. I don't want to touch that because actually getting a bomb is kind of disadvantageous. Because triple greens is obviously a lot superior for beating these things up than a bomb is. So I don't really want to get bombs, I only want to get triple greens. And yeah, this is the timer is pretty generous on this one, but it's very easy for these bats to kind of get away from you as well, so I think it's a pretty appropriate timer. And yeah, if you can hit the 5 bats before the time runs out, you have won. This next one is a cool one by Atlas. This one is you're hunting down wooden boxes, and you need to break them using Daisy. There are no items on this at all. And they're hidden in obscure locations, as you can kind of see. And if you don't know where these things are, you're going to have a rough time. Now, deliberately and cruelly, Atlas has designed this level such that there are fake wooden boxes all over the place, the iron ones. But you can't see that they're iron boxes until you approach them. They look like wooden boxes from afar. So you might be approaching one thinking, ah, yes, I've found the next box that I need to break, and all of a sudden it turns into a metal one, like this one here, for instance. As you saw as I went past, it turned into a metal one, and there's another one here. That's not fake, but the one over here is real. So, did I say the previous one was not fake? It was fake, anyway. So yeah, you kind of need to sit down and spend a little while investigating where the real boxes are, or watch this video and cheat. I watched the original release video for this one, but I forgot where all the boxes were, so I went on a grand tour looking for them. And it was actually pretty fun. And yes, and then you've got to find or break all 10 of the boxes. They don't respawn, so you can't just wait for them to come back, unfortunately. So you have to find the 10 unique boxes, and there are only 10 real boxes as well, and the timer is pretty strict. You also have to do this. You have to land up here. There's one there, and then the final one is back here. You have to mini turbo over there, and if you lined it up, I could have saved a bit of time, but yeah, land on that box, and that's the end. Now here's one made by me. You may recognise this one from the Part 2 mission mode video that I put out. This is a Chase the Item Boxes mission on Moonview Highway. The aim of the game is to hit the 20 boxes, well, 20 of the boxes within the time limit. These ones do respawn very quickly, but it's faster not to wait for them. It's faster to keep driving around and looking for other boxes, and that's how this mission kind of gets its difficulty. One of the boxes also gives a star, as you saw, so if you can keep an eye on that one, you can get stars. The rest of them all give shrooms. And if this is your first time, if it's the first time playing this mission, the timer is actually can catch up with you very quickly. Now I've played this mission enough times in testing to have a vague route for it at this point, so I can complete it in roughly half the time that is offered. But if you're playing for the first time, you probably will get timed out, and if you don't, then you're pretty good. And the final mission that I'm going to be showing off in this video is another one of mine, another one that I showed off before. This one is entitled Peach's Army. It is a free-for-all battle between a Bowser, a Peach, and 10 Toads. The aim of the game here is to hit the other racers 40 times within the time limit. And this time limit is actually pretty strict. Well, it's generous or strict. It depends on how good you are with items. Now, the best time I've got on this is like a 2:20 or something, or completing it in 2 minutes 20, not 40 seconds. So 40 seconds to go was like the best time I ever got on this. But you'll find the first few times you do this, for how fun it is, it's not actually all that easy to hit everyone. The items that you can get are triple greens, single reds, and bombs. And red shells obviously make it easier, but you get more shots with green shells, and they ricochet around for quite some time. Meanwhile, bombs can kind of be a little bit of a random factor in getting a lot of different opponents at once. As you see here, well, I only got one there, but it is possible to snipe more than one at once and expect it to work out nicely for you. Now, the AI in this one they can sometimes pull mega mushrooms out of these boxes. You cannot. So you might be actually chasing after a target, and suddenly they turn into a mega form, and then you can no longer hit them with any of these items. So you need to kind of keep an eye on what your opponents are doing, and yeah, do your best to hit them. Now, I will use the last little bit of this video to talk about plans for mission mode and plans for YouTube, because this one will just kind of play out to the end while I'm talking. So yeah, I do plan eventually to add mission mode to CTGB. There is no way I wouldn't do that, because it's very popular, people are interested in it, and I've been having fun working with it. So yes, it will get added to CTGB. No, it is not my immediate objective, so I am going to be doing something else first, but it will probably come after that, straight after that. Now, if you want to play the missions that you've seen in this video, ComputerBot, Wexos and Atlas have released all of theirs, and links are in the description so you can go get them. Mine are as of yet not released, however I am working on it, because I want to complete some more. I want to get a little distribution of my own available to give to people as well, like they have, and at that point you will all be able to play my missions as well. I believe that's all I have to cover in this video, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed. I will be bringing more of these videos because there's a lot more missions that have been created so far. If I had to count, I think there's like more than 50 at this point. So we can make quite a few of these videos before we run out of missions, and of course more missions can be invented. And if they're good, I'll probably show them off, because why not? I've been having fun playing through these missions. And I've also got a fail montage to upload at some point as well for a mission you guys have not yet seen that will be coming probably in the next part. So please look forward to that. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all again very soon.